Hello. Today, I am going to be giving you a detailed tour of all of my instruments in relative order of acquisition. I find it likely that I owned other instruments before this, but the most notable first instrument of mine is Lincoln Porter Brock. He is beautiful. He is my trumpet. He has pretty blue buttons, and I was a very large band nerd. Still am at heart. I was the president of the band by the time I graduated, so that's something you might not have known about me. This here is a violin, also known as a fiddle. She does not have a name. Actually, something's telling me her name is Scarlett. I may or may not have named her Scarlett. I played on a rental violin for years, and then got this one in probably middle school or late elementary school. I'm not gonna actually play it for you though, because it's nighttime and my neighbors will get angry. This has something inside of it, and it is cracked, as you can see. This is a she. Her name is Sally Rose. She's my first guitar. Got her 9th grade year of high school. She's pretty rockin'. I like her a lot. I'm gonna break this. I need to put it down. This thing, this keyboard with the stuff on it, I got this at some point in early high school when I was learning how to write songs and having fun with it. Thought it'd be fun to play on a keyboard, so I bought this guy used at Radio Shack for like 50 bucks and made it my art project / my music project. Still not great at keyboard, but I have upgraded since. I will show you that one later. This here's a trombone. I acquired it at some point in early high school. Don't really know how to play it, but could probably figure it out because it's very similar to a trumpet with its whole mouthpiece jazz. That didn't sound good. Next up, we got this Olds Ambassador cornet. Cornet is basically a trumpet except squattier and shorter. It sounds a little bit less sharp. Bought this on eBay, was pretty excited about it, still am. I like this thing a lot. It smells like an old person. Do with that what you will. Somewhere along the way of life, I'm pretty sure approximately going into 12th grade, which would have been 2015, I got this here mandolin. I kind of know how to play it because I believe it's tuned the same way as a violin. It's very out of tune, but it is theoretically tuned like a violin. So if I put it like this, I could probably pluck it, but that's about as far as I've gotten. If you can tell, I own a lot of instruments that I don't really know how to play. Next up is this guy. Got him in probably about 2017 when I was going on a trip to visit some relatives in upstate New York, and I figured, heck, if I'm gonna travel, I need a guitar that can be a carry-on. So, this is not actually a guitar, it's a 6-string ukulele tuned like a guitar with half nylon strings and half not nylon strings. The brand is Luna, and it is very pretty. It sounds like a guitar, but a lot more mellow, kind of like a classical guitar ukulele. Next up, my pride and joy. This is my Martin. My Martin's name is Martin. I love him a lot. He's the X series. I had to look inside to verify that I wasn't lying. Got him once I went off to college. Paid a good chunk of money for him, but he was well worth it. I forgot about my cajon. While I'm thinking about percussion instruments, probably close to next in line is this guy. Farmer foot drum, made in the USA, handcrafted. This brand is the best brand ever. They make cool foot drum things, they're really beautiful. All you gotta do is add a kick pedal to this, and while you're playing guitar, you can have some kick drum behind you. I'm definitely skipping a lot of smaller instruments, but you get the point. Next up is my Squier Strat. I'm not actually left-handed, the video is inverted. I bought this beautiful fellow on Amazon like a real champ. Don't play him as much as I should, but I really like having him around. He's a beautiful addition to my collection. Hey look, this is an instrument that I own that I actually know how to play. It's a ukulele. Last but certainly not least is my keyboard. This was a Christmas gift from my parents, and I've been enjoying it thoroughly. It is definitely a step above my $50 Radio Shack keyboard, and I love it. Maybe you'll hear a keyboard cover next. Well, that concludes the video of all the instruments I own. I hope you found it entertaining. I will see you next time.